Oh.
Keith Thurman is not that great of a boxer. Is he strong?
Yes.
Yes. But what else? He ain't boxed in 2 years. He about to fight March 30th against Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu finna knock Keith Thurman ass out.
Number 3.
I'm bigger than Keith Thurman. I'm a woman, but I'm bigger. I'm longer. I got better skill. He gonna take the punch that I give to him. Keith Thurman can't take no body shot.
Clarissa Shields, man, you're delusional. See, I'm a fan, you know what I mean, but I don't like the way you try to make yourself seem like you just this dominant woman, like you could beat on men, especially a pro boxer like Keith one-time Thurman. All right, so Keith one-time Thurman just got done washing his last opponent they just fought about 2 days ago. Man, he washed the guy in the third round. And I don't like the fact that you are assuming that Keith Thurman can't take a body shot just because, you know what I mean, he only lost one fight against Pacquiao. One fight against Pacquiao. He won everything else. This man is 31-1, okay? With 28-something knockouts. Clarissa Shields, you know what I mean? And let's not forget that you got knocked out by a nigga that delivered pizza. We don't know what this nigga is, man. You know what I mean? He gave you a nice left hook, barely tapped you, and you went to sleep, Clarissa Shields. Nobody wants to hear the shit you talking about you can beat men. Jake Paul, you say you could beat Jake Paul. You say you could beat Thurman. You say you could beat a lot of boxers out there, man. You crazy? Listen, Clarissa Shields, the last woman you fought was a 43-year-old slow woman that they have no legs, they have no power, they have no speed. She was strong, but she had no skills. Okay? And you think just because you want defeated, you think you could beat a man? Girl, man, like you gotta stop being delusional, man. Like I don't know what makes you think that you can, you know what I mean, that you can actually come out here and fight men, you know? Because you got your ass beat in that sparring session and you got mad talking about the man to patting out the gloves. No, that's how hard men hit. It's going to feel like they don't have padding on their gloves. Clarissa Shields, you know what I mean? You went to sleep and you start seeing birds flying around doing circles around your face. You heard? You got mad and ran to your car and grabbed the knife and tried to stab the trainer. You know what I mean? Claiming that they cheated. Nobody cheated. Why would a man cheat on a sparring session? There was no money involved. It's crazy. Listen, Clarissa Shields, man. Keith one-time Thurman just got done beating up his last opponent. You know what I mean? What you gonna say about that now? He's a nobody? That nobody can beat you, Clarissa Shields. That guy that Keith Thurman beat, that's 23-0, he will beat your ass in the 3 rounds. Probably less than that. And Keith Thurman got him out of there in the 3rd round. You know what I mean? Talking about you bigger than him. Man, nobody give a damn about your size, man. Like, you're a female. First off, you're a female and you don't got the same power as Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hit that, what's her name? When you hit your last opponent, right? Daniel Perkins, when you hit her, yeah, you knocked her down, but you didn't knock her out. You know what I'm saying? So you still don't have any power. You know? Keith Thurman got him out of there, and he put hands on this man and made him quit. I mean, actually, they didn't make him quit, but they had to stop the fight because Keith Thurman was beating on that man so bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I see the same result when he's fighting you in the ring. You know what I mean? All Keith Thurman got to do is just hit you one time, Clarissa Shields, because we already know you don't got the hands like that. Okay? You don't got no power in your hands. Okay? Once Keith Thurman feels your punches, he gonna walk right through you. Okay? You know what I mean? See, I don't know who in your house, I don't know who in your ear telling you this stuff. That you can actually do this. It's okay to be confident, but it's not okay to be delusional. Because when you want to walk around and be delusional, you're gonna get yourself hurt. You're going to get yourself hurt. You're going to get yourself killed. You're going to get yourself unalive, however you want to put it in the social media world. You know what I'm saying?
And in the end,
you know what I mean? You would never beat one-time Thurman. You cannot beat Jake Paul. You cannot beat none of the boxers that you claim that you can beat. You can't beat none of them. Clarissa Shields. All right? You will get washed in the ring. Okay? All right? So Keith one-time Thurman, he's 31-1, and he want all the smoke, including you. So now that you see this man put up, okay, I've never seen any of your fights that lasted 3 rounds. If any of your fights lasted 3 rounds, no, all your fights almost went all the distance. All your fights went the distance. Keith one-time Thurman knocks niggas out. He put niggas out of there, okay? Knockouts. You have no knockouts like that. You probably got 1 or 2. Keith Thurman got 28 or 27 on them, okay? And you stop this young man, this man is way younger than Keith Thurman. He stopped him in the 3rd round. And you're saying that you could beat Keith Thurman. Man, that's one. It makes me not want to be a fan. That's the thing, man. It makes me. It's hard to be it's hard. You just came out with a movie and everything like that, man. But it's hard for people to respect that. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking crazy, man, you cannot beat one-time Thurman. You will never be able to beat him. You know what I'm saying? You can't even beat the nigga that knocked you out in the ring. You got mad and went to grab weapons. You heard? Clarissa Shields, man, listen. If you want the smoke that bad, you know what I mean? Talk to the Saudis. Their people in Saudi Arabia, man, will make that fight happen because we already know they pay for big fights. So if you really want to fight, if you really, they will do it. They will sanction that fight overseas. Clarissa Shields. So anybody that's listening right now, go to the DMs, go to her promoters, go to anybody that do promotion in boxing that's in a top office, the ones that call the shots. Let them know that, hey, listen, or even call the Saudis. Go get the Saudis. They be like, hey, listen, man, Clarissa Shields wants to fight Keith Thurman in Saudi Arabia. They will make that shit happen. And we all know this because a lot of times you got a lot of American boxers, man, that only want to fight. They want to cherry pick because everybody want to be undefeated in the United States. But see, Saudi Arabia and Dana White got together and they want to come up with a boxing league where they're going to make the best fight the best, and they're only going to have 1 belt for each division. Not all these belts that they have in the United States with the Unified and WBC and all that crap. They're not going to have that. They're going to have, just like the UFC, how they got the middleweight champion, they got the heavyweight champion, they got the lightweight champion, they got the featherweight champion, they got, you know what I mean? So they're going to do that with boxing. Dana White and Saudi Arabia are going to come together and do business, and they're going to come up with a boxing programs, and they're going to have the best fight the best. Now, we could start with you, Clarissa Shields. We could start with you versus Thurman overseas, okay? And they're going to pay you what you want because they were going to give Canelo and Crawford big money for another fight. For some reason, I don't know, negotiations still happening. I don't know what that's going on with that fight. But they was willing to pay them whatever they want. But it seems like Canelo don't want to do it. You know what I mean? But anyway, so whatever bag you want to ask for, the Saudis going to give it to you. Keith Thurman said that he would entertain the fight. So if you really want to fight Keith Thurman, it will happen in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, wherever you want to go. In Dubai or Saudi Arabia, wherever you want to go, those countries will pay. They will give you the bag to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman said he would take less money to fight you, Clarissa Shields. All right? With 1 hand tied behind his back, he said. And I believe it. I believe it because it's time for somebody to shut her ass up because we're tired of her talking. Yeah, we're tired of her talking, man. So, all right, so let's make that fight happen. Let's make that fight happen. I want the fight happen. I want Keith Thurman to knock her off her wig. You know what I mean? Knock all that. I want to see all the makeup and the gloves. I want to see her wig get punched all the way to the top floor. You know what I mean? And we're going to burn that fire out inside her. We're going to burn that fire out, man. You know what I mean? This is for all the men that's tired of her mouth. We're tired of women like her talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Clarissa Shields, shut the fuck up, right? And if you really want to fight a man, holla at Saudi Arabia or Dubai, and they're going to make whatever fight you try to do, they're going to make it happen. You know they're going to make it happen. You go talk to them, make a negotiation, they're going to make it happen. Even if it's an exhibition or however you want to do it, exhibition, charity, however you want to do it, go to Saudi Arabia, go to Dubai. All right? Shut the hell up and actually do what you say you're going to do. You say you're going to beat them, go beat them in Saudi Arabia or Dubai. All right? Clarissa Shields, you're only good at fighting women. You will never beat a man in the same sport. You crazy. And you want to disrespect this man. All right. We don't want to hear nothing else. The next fight you have, Clarissa Shields, I need you to stop your opponent in the 3rd round, like Keith Thurman did. Anyway, y'all, this back when it comes to TV, man. I'm just tired of this delusional women empowerment type dumbass shit that she talking about. Anyway, y'all, this back when it comes to TV. I need y'all please subscribe to the channel, share, like, all right? I'm next up, and I need y'all to watch my other content. It's funny. My last two that I just dropped, I need y'all to go check those out, man. Y'all gonna be dying laughing, all right? Anyway, y'all, it's back when it comes to TV. Holla at me.
Yeah.